Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here. Just wanted to quickly go over some of the more recent news, and I wanted to give a quick update on some of the information revolving around SBI Holdings and SBI BC Trade Pro. Basically, we just got reference recently that the BC Trade Pro exchange has actually debuted, and we're getting article information about that now. Here we can actually see that in this article from RippleCoin News, we can actually get a little bit of update where we see that Japan's largest financial institution, SBI Holdings, which obviously has quite a bit of sentiments around Ripple, their products, and their cryptocurrencies. They are announcing the launch of their physical virtual currency exchange, BC Trade Pro. Now, of course, they misspelled it right there. Further in the article, we can see that as per the statement, the new exchange, BC Trade Pro, begins trading a few currencies, XRP to Japanese yen, BTC to Japanese yen, and Ethereum to Japanese yen. Now, we talked about this in my last video just for a little bit more confirmation. Again, we're seeing that this is all going live. And of course, I wanted to give you guys all a quick look since yesterday I was not able to access the page directly. I actually was able to get it up and running as far as seeing the platform. Now, I don't have the means of actually getting an account since this is strictly focused for those that are in the Japanese area and of course that demographic, but we are definitely seeing quite a bit of confirmation. This is just simply a tweet that came from SBI BC Trade to confirm that yes, indeed, their exchange platform is actually debuted. And of course, this just goes into further talking points about that. So if you want to, kind of get a good idea, you can read this article here. I would definitely suggest that if you want to get up to date on BC Trade Pro. And of course, here's a quick look at the SBI BC Trade Pro exchange platform. I had to use the Chrome browser so I can switch it from Japanese to English, but of course it makes it a lot easier to kind of interpret what's happening here. And I do believe in order to open an account and actually take advantage of this exchange, you do have to be a resident of Japanese demographic. Of course, if you have been able to access this account information and you do not live in Japan and of course are able to utilize this, please leave your experience in the comment section for sure. But just to kind of give you guys a quick understanding that yes, it is actually here and it looks as though it is completely operational for those who have the access to start up an account. So again, it's just a quick look here, guys, to let you know that it is definitely operational and up and running. This is very big news. Now, I understand it has not really had any sort of effect on the price of XRP, but I would imagine once this right here has opened itself up to be a very successful platform, you're going to start seeing a lot more money coming into simply SBI BC Trade Pro, where we start seeing more money going into XRP, because again, the yen is being paired to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP. So money's going to be flowing in and out of at least those three cryptocurrencies there and that digital asset. So just understand, guys, that this is a starting process that is just now beginning because it is something that's just now launching. And of course, I would imagine we're going to start seeing a lot of amazing success with this platform here, with as much as they've been talking about it. And again, who's been helping back it up, which is Ripple, the company as well. And of course, to parallel that information right alongside of Ripple and their site, they've been updating their XRP buying guide directly on ripple.com. And you can see here it's very easy to access any type of exchange that they actually have XRP being offered through, and they've just updated a lot of this information right alongside of the SBI virtual currency page, which this will bring you to the VC trade platform. So again, just another way for you to get yourself into XRP, but just to let you know that they have been updating right alongside of all the changes being made for SBI VC and the VC Trade Pro platform as well. So very big moves when it comes to what's happening for SBI, right alongside of course, Ripple and their performance with all the companies that they've been, getting themselves onboarded with, all the banks and financial institutions. Things are ramping up, guys. So keep that in mind, guys. Again, just a big shout out to SBI with their VC Trade Pro platform going live and making it accessible for those that are in the Japanese demographic to get themselves onboarded with an account. So again, if you actually have an account there, let me know what your experience is like in the comment section for sure. A couple other things I want to quickly go over as well. Now, interesting enough, and of course, it just feels very coincidental that with VC Trade platform going live with the yen paired to Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP, obviously those are the top 3 performing coins, we're now seeing the SEC is planning to run a node for not only Ethereum and Bitcoin, but later on down the road, XRP. Now, of course, it will be opened up for a couple of other blockchains such as Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Zcash, EOS, and Neo. But again, the way that this is actually referenced, we're seeing that the SEC, or the Securities and Exchange Commission, is planning to run through contractors as far as their nodes are concerned, right off the bat, Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, the way this is titled, they're leaving XRP on there as well instead of the other cryptocurrencies that we've heard about having different nodes for. But again, a primary focus for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP with the SEC running these nodes is very, very interesting there. And of course, I've been seeing a lot more in regards to companies now running validator nodes for XRP. I want to quickly go over that as well. So for starters, we actually have CoinField coming out to Twitter just recently stating that they actually do have a live XRP validator node being ran right now. And of course, it looks as though they're aiming to add more validators to support the XRP community within the next few months. So again, very big move when it comes to CoinField. And I do have to give a shout out to XRP Crypto Wolf for kind of alerting me to this information. And he actually alerted me to one other particular company that's running a validator node as well. And here's a quick look at that tweet from XRP Crypto Wolf congratulating T McLeod and Omni for setting up their own XRP validator to help the XRP ecosystem. And of course, Thomas also said they have more announcements coming soon. We take a quick look here. He's actually linking a particular tweet from Thomas McLeod, who is the CEO of Omni. And what we have here again, he's just simply expressing that the XRP validator is live. And of course, at Omni, they believe in sustainable economy of access. It's clear that this is one of the best possible ways to help sustain XRP ecosystem. And again, he's actually alerting that they will have some announcements coming up soon. So keep your eyes and ears open for that, guys. I will most certainly alert all of you if I find out any more about this as well. But again, 2 companies running their own validator nodes for XRP is absolutely huge for this XRP ecosystem. So again, guys, let me know what you think about this information here. One last thing I want to quickly go over as well. Now, this is a little off subject when it comes to XRP. We're going to focus a little bit more on Bitcoin because just recently there was an article that came out regarding U.S. senators stating that even if we wanted to, we couldn't ban Bitcoin. Of course, this is an article from CCN just talking a little bit more in regards to this particular situation here. But basically, we have all known, guys, when it comes to Bitcoin and, of course, all your other primary cryptocurrencies out there, they can't be banned. I mean, that is just one of those things that it's a program protocol built into the internet. And really, I think that these people, when it comes to the U.S. Senate, the U.S. Congress, they're starting to slowly but surely see that right there is one of those situations they have no control over. They cannot ban the actual innovation of Bitcoin itself. And of course, that right there is going to actually have a huge, impact on the entire market, because really the only way to go about enforcing or any type of regulations on Bitcoin at this point in time is to ban your access to getting into Bitcoin, because again, you cannot ban Bitcoin. And this is coming from senators in the US Congress. And of course, guys, I think that this right here is all we need to know. When you have people that are part of the higher ups of the government outright stating that you cannot ban Bitcoin, it's inevitable. I think at this point in time, it's a matter of either accepting this and working around regulations that can actually allow for better control. And I think a lot of the main concern that I've gathered from this is, how are they going to be able to tax you appropriately? And of course, that right there's been something that they've been working on just as well. There's been some major talking points about how there's going to be new tax information coming out for those who have already had purchases in cryptocurrencies. There's been, at least from my understanding, there's been information about how there's going to be a select amount of cryptocurrency investors that are going to be getting tax information in the mail for different exchanges that they've actually been utilizing to get into cryptocurrencies, and they're now going to be taxed on this. So I think at this point in time, guys, it is completely inevitable. Bitcoin cannot be banned, obviously so. It's just at this point in time setting regulations on how they are going to allow you to access cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. But you can see from this video, guys, If you just simply go to ripple.com, if you wanted to get an XRP, you have multiple avenues to do so. I think that they're just going to continue opening up those corridors for easy access to get into XRP. And if anybody in the US Senate wants to actually try to ban that, they're going to have a difficult time. Again, we're already seeing that they can't ban Bitcoin. I think at this point in time, it's just, again, focusing on regulations that can actually minimize some of the access that you might have, but that right there is going to be a tough process for them. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this information, guys. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page with a lot of this information that's being thrown out there. There's a wealth of knowledge. And of course, if you happen to want to follow me on Twitter, again, you can find me at crypto_ginger. And I'm usually posting information on there on a daily basis. Outside of that, guys, thank you for watching. And if you are new to this channel and you like this information, please hit that like and subscribe button and share this content with as many people as you possibly can. Outside of that, have a good day. Bye-bye.